very inclusive and supports our students to choose the path that best suits them. So our kids generally have very strong teamwork experience, which will help them in the university or in their jobs. Hi, my name is Kate, and I'm the DP coordinator for Aoba Japan International School at the Bunkyo campus. From my perspective, and I've been here for 3 years, and I've seen a lot of growth and good positive changes. And what really strikes me here is Aoba is a very supportive school. It's very inclusive and supports our students to choose the path that best suits them, and not a path that what their families want them to do, but more a path that they can be successful in, that they're able to use their passions, apply their knowledge and skills. I think instead of going straight away to the differences between DP and GLD, which is the Global Leadership Diploma, I would like to first share the similarities. We tried really hard between myself and the GLD coordinator to ensure that we have a lot of similarities, because we want to exploit and use the advantages and the strength of both programs. So we worked together for the past 3 years to ensure that our both programs share the core value of Aoba. We have activities together, like theory of knowledge is done together, which benefits both the IB students and the GLD students. We have things like university advising. We share health and wellness together, because I think in our school we really emphasize a holistic package for our kids, where they're not just based on academic excellence only, but to also ensure that we take care of our students' well-being in their balanced program. So that's the similarities. And in terms of differences, I would say that both of us, the differences would be the IB has a fixed framework where the kids have to choose 6 DP subjects with the theory of knowledge, CAS, and extended essay. And so that's fixed, where the kids have a variety of subjects. However, the flexibility is not as high as when we look at Global Leadership Diploma, where we emphasize a bit more on agency, curiosity of the kids, and giving the kids the agency to choose the subjects that they are really interested in, and providing the resources for them. So that's the main difference between both programs. When we look at, when we interview new students or we welcome new students, I would personally ask questions that look into the kids' curiosity. The level of curiosity for the child is really important, because it drives their passion for learning. And also, Aoba really focuses on trying to develop kids to be critical and creative thinkers. So students with the quality of having a strong sense of inquiry would be highly successful in Aoba, and they would adapt much more easily to our inquiry cycle and the process of learning that we have here. I would say we both share the same qualities. We still look for students who are highly curious, high curiosity, strong sense of inquiry. They are independent, flexible. Generally, they need to have good independence and self-motivation for both courses. And I think we try not to split the kids up in terms of you need an X amount of quality for DP and X amount of quality for GLD. We want to have the kids to come in being able to be accepted into both programs, and to be able to adapt to Aoba as a whole. I think we're very proud to say that by the time we finish the 3 years of high school here, a lot of our kids graduate with excellent teamwork skills, collaboration skills, because generally in Aoba, we focus a lot on co-assessments, co-planning, and basically all their assessments are teamwork based. So our kids generally have very strong teamwork experience, which will help them in the university or in their jobs. and when they start to work with others. So that's a number one, I think, characteristic of our kids. And the other qualities of our kids will be in terms of the very curious students who would look deeper and dig deeper into finding an answer to the problem, to an issue, because we always encourage kids to not just look at the surface, but look into how they can dig deeper and how they can consolidate and present their learning in a logical, sensible way where they can demonstrate their understandings. They are very, very important, and I expect that all students, whether they are coming to Aoba or they are in other schools, students with good management, time management, and they are highly organized will tend to be successful. And of course, if you come in without that, we in our curriculum, in our program, will help the kid, will develop the kids through lots of activities that we do, and in our advisory groups, we develop the skills in the kids over the 3 years. One of the strengths that we have is, regardless of where you're coming from, whether you're a returnee, you're an international student, or you're a local Japanese, is that we have advisory groups. And in these advisory groups, they are multi-age, so which means that the grade 10s will interact with grade 11s and the grade 12 at least 2 to 3 times in a week. So which therefore allows the kids to establish a bond, they allow the kids to share and collaborate regardless of age, because they have different experiences at different age, so they can openly share and work together. So that's an advantage for them. And also through various activities school activities that we have, and it's all based on teamwork, which therefore allows the students, regardless of country, ethnic groups, they tend to work very well together. I would say that we have a very close-knit relationship, as Aoba is not a huge school, and therefore in our advisory groups it's roughly about a 10-to-1 ratio, student to teacher ratio, which allows the teacher to establish very close relationships with their child, the student, knowing them from the curriculum point of view and from the pastoral point of view. I would also say, from personally, as a coordinator too, even though I don't teach the kids personally, but because of the closeness that we have in school and our contacts, I have a lot of opportunity to know almost every single kid and get to understand their needs and try to support them in any ways. So there will be multi-level of layers of support. So from the bottom, we have the student getting support from their advisors, and in the advisory program, they get university counseling, and the advisors will check in with them in terms of the preferences at which stage of the university application there is. And from the coordinator's point of view, we also act as university counselors. So we go a little bit deeper with the students, supporting them in the application process, the documentation. We have platforms such as BridgeU that allows the kids to input their profiles, put in their experiences and skills to build up their university essays. And through that platform, students actually get a short list of universities that fit into their preferences. At the same time, I think we also have a outreach to parents. We give info session to parents to provide information to also help parents to understand how they can support their child, and from a different perspective of making the right choices, or from the budget point of view and from the safety point of view when it comes to choosing universities. So from all around areas, I will try to provide, whether is it online or whether it is a face-to-face support for students. We have a fair bit of kids who choose to go to Japanese universities, and for this year, We have a lot of students, not a lot, but we have students who have successfully been offered places in some of the top universities in Japan, for example, like Tohoku University, Tokyo University, Waseda, and Sofia. And we have to say that, of course, the kids work really hard, but our teachers also provided the resources and the right support for our students. We have, I would also like to add on that because in the IB, students also have an option to be awarded dual diploma, the dual language diploma. So some of our kids do opt for language in English and Japanese, and kids who do that, they often get the dual diploma, which is very helpful in their application processes.
このチャンネルでは帰国子女、海外子女に役立つ日常の悩みや受験、学校選びに関する情報などをお届けしています。海外子女、帰国子女の皆様に必ずお役に立てるチャンネルにしていきたいと思いますので、ぜひ皆さんチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。また、このチャンネルの無料特典として帰国子女向け教育ガイドブックを視聴者の皆様に無料でプレゼントしています。他にも実際に国内受験をした方の体験談をまとめた限定動画など帰国子女の皆さんに役立つ情報を定期的に配信していきますので、ぜひ概要欄をチェックしてみてください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。